Amadeusz is a not-for-profit organization that's been running in Ontario since 2009. The organization specifically works with young people that are incarcerated to provide them with access to education, community supports and services, and exceptional care in order for them to create positive change within their own lives. One of our programs, the Education Attainment program, specifically provides the opportunity, resources, and support for young people that are being held on remand in Ontario to complete their high school education and go on to post-secondary schooling during incarceration and upon their release.
There's a correlation between literacy and poverty, and some of the root causes of incarceration are trying to maintain one's economic stability. So therefore there is a direct link between low literacy levels and incarceration more generally. If you don't have the literacy skills to function in modern society, it makes it very difficult to attain your educational or employment goals. So literacy, I would say, is incredibly important to our education system and just our society more generally.
Some supports that you could give to young people that are trying to access education, I think, would be first understanding the systems that you're working in and how policy and daily procedure and institutional culture, how all of those things impact young people that are vulnerable, that are trying to access education, that face many barriers. And just trying to understand how we as frontline workers could navigate and negotiate those systems and those structures and those barriers in order to make access to education possible for young people. And I think being a daily support in their journey to access education, to continue to inspire them and support them, to let them know that even though they will face many barriers and challenges, that they can still do it and that the supports are there for them to accomplish their goals, their education attainment goals.
Are you interested in completing your Ontario Secondary School Diploma? If you are, you should consider asking yourself the following. Are you able to attend classes in a school-based setting? If yes, do you want to attend school during the day? If you do, are you over the age of 21? If yes, you might want to consider attending adult day school or summer school. If you are not over the age of 21, you may want to look into e-Advance, where you must be between the ages of 18 to 21 years old, or the Previous Learning Assessment Recognition Program, where your credits are reassigned for previous learning experiences, and you must be between the ages of 18 to 21. Or you might want to look into credit recovery. If you do not want to attend school during the day, you also have options. These include night school or e-learning opportunities. If you are not currently interested in completing your Ontario Secondary School Diploma, you also have some options. You can find out more about completing independent learning courses, or find out more about completing your GED, and last, the Academic and Career Entrance High School Equivalent program is an option for you as well. For more details, please check out our toolkit.
I was a participant in the Amadeusz program. I was incarcerated at the East Detention Center, and I did a post-secondary course with the program that I completed successfully, and they still help me outside, and we're doing good.
Basketball and sports kept me on track with that, because I just wanted to be in the NBA, and they're like, oh, well, the next stage is university, it's college, it's that. So that motivated me to keep trying. Even though I never made it to the NBA, I was able to go somewhere where I didn't believe I could. And because I did that, it transformed my life.
You never know where life can take you post-secondary. It can just be something small, and it can go to something even bigger.
When we think about post-secondary, we usually think about university and college, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, doing the trades and doing an apprenticeship in the trades, that's a really good opportunity to do to get that post-secondary education, but get paid while doing so. The reality of it is that doing your Red Seal trade and doing your apprenticeship, that's the equivalent of doing a bachelor's, right? So I think, we just want to reshift and change that narrative. And yeah, it's a really good opportunity for folks to have a good career,
I'm happy that I had this opportunity to make it to university. I graduated from York with my bachelor's in English and haven't looked back.
Make your time useful. Do something with it. Be progressive. And don't be what they want you to be. Be something better.